summer, dude. I might need an invite. Got it. And I am in. Here he is.
I'm there. Right. Two commentators? Is Matt G commentating or is he
Me and you, Tom. It's me and you.
Right, go.
Oh yes. There we go again.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, sorry about the slight delay. I'm there.
There we are. This is going to be some fun and games today.
I know. It's going to be interesting because you've got, even though I will admit I haven't watched much of Division 2, but I definitely know for sure there are some quick bloody drivers in there, and I won't be surprised one bit if the racing is just as good.
It's going to be decent indeed, that's for sure. I mean, like I say, a lot of the guys are in here just to... It's going to be so much fun. I say Kronos has got a lot of speed, Apex is proper quick as well. I say McIntyre, Truth, like I say, they're all there. A bit of a surprise. I am not seeing a certain person in here.
Ooh, who is that certain person?
A certain person. Just trying to find out who they are now. It's Nunda.
Interesting.
Nunda ain't racing today. No.
That is interesting. Now,
so Nunda can go be his bot. Nunda can go be his bot. He can be a bot man today. Nunda, be Nunda bot.
Botman!
We've had 2 races already, which is Oceania and, of course, Division 3. A very wet Division 3 again.
Yeah.
I hate the rain on this game.
Yeah. I kind of got robbed of a very good result earlier, but oh well, it is what it is.
I got robbed of a friggin' oh dear. We've got a wet quality. We've got a wet
quality. Oh yes, now they know how we're feeling.
We've got a wet quality, guys. Here we go.
Yeah. Now,
so, I don't think anyone's going to beat Nightwing's time of 1:30.0. Not in this session.
No way. I think one thing I'd like to find out though is if these guys are going to have if it's going to be a dry race or a wet one.
I'd rather wait. I'd rather wait and find out. No one tell us what's going on, please. I do not want to know. Do not want to know. Don't want to know at all.
Ooh, the question is, who's going to take pole position? Who's going to go into Q2? And also, who's going to come out on track first? Which was my old strategy in my early league racing days, but...
Matt McEntee already saying snowing for the race. No, I used that line last week in the Singapore. I was lucky enough to get obviously third place last week, but we've got movement. There's a car out.
Oh, it's a Red Bull.
We've got a Red Bull. It's Apex Rogus coming out first.
Yeah, so. Interesting. He's braving it.
Well, they've all got no choice. They have to brave it. Yeah. They can't just sit in the pit.
Yeah, they're getting knocked out of Q1. That's a good point.
Apex Rogue P3 in the championship, 106 points. Obviously, he's a long way behind. Obviously, McEntee, who's in second in that Ferrari, but I say it's still out there. So, see, Apex Rogue going to give him the screen time and straight away invalidates, but it is his outlap. As Kronos, the American, is also out as well, along with Mental. But we're going to stick on with Apex because, well, he is going to be the first person to cross the line and he's going to be the first person to set a lap. I've got the horrible engine glitch as well. There's actually one thing I found out with this track. I just had a standard dry setup, and I found out that on the wet it handled brilliantly because I say I couldn't catch the two guys in front, but I was pulling away from everyone else, which was quite surprising. Then I changed the inters and I was able to get the jump and cards. Whoa! And Apex has gone spinning. Well, if he says snowing for the race, I think we've got snow already because Apex
could be. We need to introduce ice tyres at some point.
Ice tyres, the spike tyres. Only Red Bull have those, but he's in Red Bull, so I'm sure they will supply them. Which means the American there's a few Americans in this lineup, by the way.
Yeah.
So Story. You've got Kronos, and I believe Broken Arrow as well. I think there's another one.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure.
Bad Poso.
McEntee, bit of black ice on
track.
True
NRP.
So, what will Kronos put through? So, he's going to get the airtime because, well, he's going to be the first man. Number 80... There's number 88. He's literally got Robert Kubica's number and car at the same time.
Ooh.
Kronos, the hidden driver for Robert Kubica.
The 88.
Everyone is basically on wets. No one's going to go for anything else. Kronos. Till this man can
No way. Takes a nice entry. Bear in mind, I think one of the main points that drivers are going to struggle on in the wet is that right-hander coming out of turn 2.
I don't think it's that chicane itself. It's this left-hander here.
It's just it's so easy to slip it up. Yeah.
You have to feather the throttle to go through, and there's no way you're going to get anything at all. But no, if he's got through it, Kronos is bashing away. I'm not going to see any massive time, so hopefully 1 minute 50s, maybe 55 might be representative. We've got a yellow one.
Oh, Jay Story's out. He's crashed out on that right-hander, that left-hander. Sorry.
So maybe he was trying to put his foot down too much, and the back end was like, nope.
Yeah.
Note to everyone else on the track: you can't go through turn 4 flat in the wet.
No.
It is
dangerous.
Impossible. I would say dangerous. It's basically impossible to do it.
Yeah.
That is Jay Story out of qualifying, alright, so what? We've only got 19 drivers anyway, so there will be... You're going to drop out here. Jay Story is already one of them. Kronos under Fanatic Bridge now. Let's see what he's going to do as he comes into the final chicane, and then those two right-handers. I hate this chicane, I hate this track.
Yeah, it's a hard one.
You know where? I don't mind this track. Yes, Gav, if you actually are here, you might have fallen asleep and it gets a bit tail happy at the same time. I don't like this track in the dry, but in the wet, well, vaguely damp on the inters. Track is awesome. It feels so nice. Round the corner and puts in a 1 minute 49.
Yep, that was a good lap.
Itamento is in the pits, so who else is on track? It's going to be Truth. Truth is going to be the next one to set a lap in the Haas. But they're all gingerly coming across the line and puts in a
Truth is about 6 tenths off him.
Yeah, there's massive gaps. Apex were over 2 minute lap, but then again he did have a spin. And Ash Tube has put them all to dust with a 1 minute 49.2. So,
but very close between him and Kronos, just a few thousands off each other.
Yeah, it's early days. Yeah, early days. These guys will do several laps on these wet tyres.
That is very true.
Wind the car up, as they say. So who is next? It should be.
Is it McKenzie? No,
it's on an out lap. I think it's a Renault.
Maybe he's coming to the pits. It's
Broken
Arrow.
Broken Arrow, then Perpetual. So the 2 Renaults coming up.
Here he comes.
Stay on Perpetual, see what he comes through with.
151.4. Just 2 seconds off Truth NRP.
The other yellow banana car does a 151.7.
Fifth and sixth respectively so far. Ooh.
So these guys just finding their feet for the time being. It's going to be pretty quiet. Here comes
Bad Peso has gone into P3. Maniac in 8th.
Here comes the reserve of Squashed Apple in the pink Mercedes, my car.
D30.9.
He must have had a couple of spins there, doing some donuts.
Must be a spin, yeah. Sloth's invalidated his lap.
Slothy, come on man, you can do better than that.
I know.
So who's on our laps? It's McEntee, and it is the Bearded Dave who is ahead. It's Bearded Dave, so let's give Bearded Dave a bit of screen time. Because, like I say, he's in that Mercedes. Around the car number 66 on the side of it. So give him some screen time and see what he does. There's not really much you can really say in this wet around Russia. It's just super.
I know. It's crazy to drive in Russia in the wet. We already know that the track is notorious.
we already know full-hand, don't we? We already know first-hand what it was like.
Yeah, there's no need to explain it.
Don't need to mention it anymore, but we already know what it's like to drive in the
we know.
If you're careful with the car, you can actually get a really decent time. So we've got Sector 1 yellow flag. It looks like that is a Ferrari that's lost it before turn 4.
It's Smithy,
the 2019 PRL champion. Losing it a little bit. I'm trying to shuffle around in my chair right now. Oh, there we go. Another yellow flag. That's in Sector 3. So that'll stand at the last chicane.
That's Swanshanks.
Well, we've missed Swanshanks putting a lap in, which was Bad Peso actually goes fastest with a 49.0.
Yeah.
So he's up there at the top in the Millwall car, as Jonesy likes to go with it.
The Millwall car.
Ooh. Ash Tube, 100 bits, my man. 100 bits. 100 bits. Thank you for that, my man. Thank you for that. Thank you for all 90 viewers that are currently here watching us as well. If anyone can drop in a link for merchandise, and we'll also, have a good old crack. There's tons of stuff in there, but no, there's loads of stuff. So Sloth has actually gone quickest. Ash Tube is actually thinking of going on to the Inters as he sits in the pit. Let's see what Bearded Day comes up with. He's got McEntee right behind him, so we'll soon find out. And Bearded Dave goes P10 and McEntee goes into P6. That Sloth though, 47, is 2 seconds quicker than anyone else.
Wow.
Ash Tube said he's going to try and do a lap on the Inters. So we are going to flick over to Itormento because he still hasn't currently set a lap at the moment and really needs to set a lap. So he has to do something in that lovely, your Williams car, should I say? Your lovely Williams.
Yes. My Williams, even though I drive a Haas in Division 3, but it will always be known as my Williams.
You've got your Haas with tyre yards now, haven't you?
Yeah. Hope we go back to the Williams next year.
That's not, like I say, we never
no guarantees, but
I could be Division 2 for all I know next season. I'm thinking myself, we've got to race these guys. Oh god, these guys are quick. Truth goes to second with a 48.
Same time, so are you.
48.6. So the times are starting to come down as they find more pace, but that's still 7/10 slower than Sloth. Obviously on wets as well. Itomento come around the final chicane into the last two right-handers. This part of the track is just so hard. It is.
It's nice and early. Is he going to beat that? Oh, slightly twitchy coming towards the last corner, but he gets across the line and does a 1 minute 50.6. So under a 10th off, around a 10th off, 11th place.
Jedi Slayers has invalidate, but no one cares. Let's move on to the Ferrari. Let's move on to Smithy. I say our 2019 PRL champion, as stating with that one as well.
Yeah.
See, you can't race, but Nunderbot's being Nunderbot.
Yeah.
I know you've got a bit of a lead in the championship, mate, but come on. So, Smithy, like I said, our 2019 PRL champion. So obviously took some time out and now it's back. But not only that as well is the fact that we've got a few things happening on Saturdays now, not just the Sundays. Not your only Formula 1 channel to watch on a Sunday. Smithy goes P2 born 48.
Smithy goes P2.
He does.
Wow. Sloth on pole.
We'll go on board Jay Slicks. He's about to finish his lap. But on Saturdays we have an F2 championship now.
Yeah. Which, I commentate on. Which mostly was skate.
It's mostly with skate. And not only that, but we also have a Division 4. So, we have RC2 Division 4. That will also their first race will be on Saturday next week. And like I said, they'll be starting off in Suzuka, Japan. So it'll be good to see what those guys get up to. But Jake the Slayer, still no lap is being set. The man that Josie says no one cares about. So, we've got a bit of a low period here right now. Ashtube, I'll tell you what, we're going to jump on with Ashtube because he's actually on a set of Vinces right now. So we're going to see what he can actually put out. See if the track is actually any quicker on a set of Vinces. The lovely pink machine, racing at number 22, Jensen Button's old number. And usually the number for any of the slowest teams in the Formula 1 before they had the personalised numbers, of course. Got yellow flag in sector 2, that is the Ferrari, and Ashtube just go around that one. So, Tom, I mean, like I say, with this track itself, what do you think is the main thing these guys are going to have to watch out for, besides track limits regardless, because you've got tons and tons of...
Jason validated it again!
Has he validated again? Oh dear, he's definitely not doing anything.
To me...
Crowd Masters of Wet as well. Sloth is doing well, I'd say that 47.9, 2/10 clear of Smithy. And Ashtube has lost the back end. We've got some gaggles up to 4.
It's the bearded Dave. No, it's not the bearded Dave.
Is it Swan Shanks again?
Yeah, looks like it. How about the what about that question?
Do the Welsh accent for you, Swan Shanks. Do you want me to do the Welsh accent for you, so you can actually drive better?
Ha!
You need to get your finger out your ear hole and stop playing with all the sheep and drive that damn Mercedes properly, will you?
Oh, anyway.
But he is on that, but so is the mechanic. Yeah. The Maniac is also on that, but Swan Shanks has massively invalidated. Beard Dave finds a new track. So, the Maniac, 152.0, down in P17, just on board with him now. So we're actually going to see what he's going to try and do here, because he needs to set a decent lap. We just don't want the Williams being Williams in this division as well as they are in real life. Come on, guys, you know you can do more. Maniac coming through the first chicane at Fanatec, and then, of course, the off-camber chicane at the end of it. They need to flatten this part. Why it's raised, I'll never know. They just need to flatten it out, be a better chicane, and make it more faster. Faster chicane.
Yeah, I agree.
Awesome. Just miss half the track. Put big hole in it and just drive straight. Boom.
Yeah.
I don't know why they just didn't make it straight anyway. It'd be a lot easier. But there you go. Maniac coming to final corner now, and time to
he does. 151.5.
Finds off second.
Below the cut line.
It is below the cut line. 10th off from Perpetual Formula. So Maniac still with a lot more to do.
And about that question, to be honest, I think I'd look out for two things around Russia: both DRS straights and the undercut, because it can be really, really powerful around here. and if you get it right.
Yeah, the undercut was really proved in our Division 3 race, to be fair.
Yeah.
Just on more Broken Arrow right now. Is he's down in P13 at the moment, 1 minute 50. He's currently on that lap at the moment. So, again, another American. Like you say, with changeable conditions like we had, obviously, I ended up being in front by 8 seconds. I was like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that happened, by the way, guys. Don't ask me. But yeah, the undercut is really powerful because the tyres can drop off so quickly, but you've just got to be careful with the tyres at the same time. So many. It's like I don't know. This track's like a wide, apart from being like a wide Monaco, it's also like a wide Baku as well. But like you say, lots of 90-degree corners where you can. It's basically point and squirt, which the Americans should be good at, considering that's all they do is point and squirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, see where Broken Arrow comes out. Let's say down in P14 Broken Arrow. He's just coming under the Fanatec chicane now. Let's see what he comes up with. See if he can actually push himself further. Because I say he's on 1 minute 50.5. He's not exactly safe. So I know he's about nearly a second quicker than Perpetual Formula. Let's see what he can pull out the back.
Yeah.
Renaults and Williams is down at the bottom end. It's not what you think with those two historic teams. But they are.
No. Oh, here comes Broken Arrow. He goes he improves on his time, but stays where he is for now.
Does Itormento did move himself to P15, so he's currently safe at 50.6.
Ahead of his teammate.
It's down to 1 minute and 20. So let's see who's in front with this one, because you've got the Maniac.
Perpetual Formula is 4 times up on his best time as it stands.
Right, so that puts him into the 1 minute 51s flat, so he still needs a bit more time. So let's get
I'm going to keep an eye on him.
And we'll say, so we're going to watch the other Renault car, the number 92 of, I say, Perpetual, and I'm going to see what he pulls out of that, because he needs to get himself out of that bottom part, which I'm sure he does not want to be. No one ever wants to be there. I've never been there myself, so I've got no idea what it's like to go out first. So, somebody does. Just like I say, he's got another few more corners to come. Very tentative around here. You've got to tiptoe the car, feather the throttle. Throttle? What the hell's a throttle?
Throttle.
Oh, thank you. Not my fault, guys. Here it comes. Final 2 corners. Again, you can get away by cutting the corners around here, but only just. Yellow flag in the background, but that I believe is Swanshanks has retired.
He goes P15, so above both Williamses. But Itormento is 1.2 up on his best time.
He is, and he's got his teammate Maniac right behind him as well. So Swanshanks has retired from the session and will no longer take part in it, and therefore is out in Q1. Itormento had a bit of snake there coming into the final couple of corners. See what he can pull out the bag. He's been getting quicker and quicker. So fresh set of wet.
Oh, I think the Maniac looks like he's going to come out. Oh yes, Itormento in P15. But what's the Maniac going to do? He stays where he is.
He improves by 8 tenths, but it's still P17.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to be out on Q2. Q1, sorry.
See these guys come through the final corners now. You've got Shadders.
Oh! Itormento nearly lost it in the end of turn 2.
You got to be careful down there, and I think his teammate Maniac's done exactly the same thing as well. So a few of these guys are going to come into the pit and now obviously complete it. Apex has invalidated, so that'll be him done. So comes over the line, and there you go. Stays in P8 and nicely safely through. You have Squashed Apple, currently in P9. Very safe in P9 with that 49.1. He's going to complete his lap anyway.
Wait, what's happened to, hold on, the Maniac is on low fuel mode.
Look, he's run out of fuel now.
Yeah, he has.
So, Squashed Apple
Perpetual Formula, see what he does. Squashed Apple in P7, but Poso in P8.
Perpetual down in P16, mate.
Wow. Perpetual, yeah, I know. I was talking about Poso.
Oh, I thought you said Perpetual in P7. I was like, no, it's not. Perpetual over the line and P13.
Ooh, that knocks both Williamses out.
He does. Who is next? It's going to be Itormento's really throwing that car in each and every single corner. Let's see what he can do. He does have Broken Arrow behind him. As we know, Itormento is not going to settle up. So Itormento is out. And sorry, Maniac is out. Sorry, Itormento is not going to do a lap. He's not going to do it. He's out. Broken Arrow's through. Broken Arrow is through. He's got nothing to worry about. And he knows it, and he's in the pits, and there you have it.
Yeah, that is qualifying 1.
There you have it. Q1 done. The guys that are out is iTormento, the Maniac, so both Williamses are out. The Mercedes are Swanshanks, and the McLaren of Dave Story.
Yeah.
Q2 coming up soon. And maybe a little less wet.
Yep.
So guys, if you haven't already looked, get the merchandise, guys. Honestly, go on there. You got cups and mugs. You got flip flops, not flipping G strings, what you Aussies call them and whatnot. Mask masks, face masks, jumpers, t-shirts, the whole shebang, the whole 9 yards. Seen a few people showing off the mug, which looks really good. And yes, here we go. No, there's no Wooly here today either, so I say Wooly Division 2 driver not here. So it's just going to be fun. There is Q1 done. So you guys are going through with Sloth, Jada Slayer, Smithy, McEntee, Kronos, Shadows, Truth, Squashed Apple, Bad Peso, Apex Road, Ash Tube, Andy Lou, Perpetual Formula. The Bearded Dave has made it through. And of course, Broken Arrow. Big shout out to Squashed Apple. Is a late reserve. As it was supposed to be Chazza to reserve. And then it was me to reserve, and now it's Squashed Apple.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Q2 coming up. I wonder if it's going to get drier. Can we see inters? Can we see faster times coming out? Can we see a bit of a surprise?
That's it. Anyway, there's a possibility.
Just watching that qualifying, watching everyone tiptoe around the track in the wet is you have to stay awake, guys. You have to stay awake for it, honestly. So, guys, in the chat, top 3 guys, what are you thinking? Ash Tube is saying, I've never been in Q3. Hopefully today's the day. Well, Ash, you know exactly what to do, and yet you've got more rain. Still rain. Rain, very hard rain.
It's going to take a toll on the wets. I genuinely think that.
Some of these guys are thinking inters now. Broken Hours, Squashed Apple, McEntee, teased us and moved back. Apex Road, they're all thinking of inters now. All thinking of inters. Oh, Perpetual Formula, 50 bits. Thank you, my man. Thank you, 50 bits. You get a very small package from Nunda. Wow. Nunda, what's the package? Come on, Nunda. You get these packages out. You get the bits packages out. What? McEntee, get off the softs, mate. I'm not that stupid. Don't tease today. Good lad. Thank you.
What's going on?
Then McEntee teasing us with soft something, mate. It's peeing the rain. Let's see. There is a car out, and it's Kronos yet again. So Kronos is the Chazza.
Yeah.
I don't say it as well as Gav, but yeah, Chazza. Getting an Alpha Romeo. So there's 3 guys choosing inters. It's Shadows. Squashed Apples now choosing
that is
them.
brave.
McEntee choosing them, and Perpetual Formula all choosing inters, and Shadows is coming out on them. The McLaren of Shadows is coming out.
I'm telling you now, those on inters are actually being quite brave.
They are being brave, but I think racing around this track in the wet is brave enough, like we had to, and I'm surprised there wasn't a massive collision into turn 1. And
I know.
how on earth I went from P7 to P4 after one turn, I'll never know. But there you go. Saying that, we've got Suzuka next week.
Oh, mate, I love Suzuka.
I'm not good at that track. I'm waiting for the one the week after. Circuit of the Americas. Super quick round there. Right. Let's get back on with Kronos. So Kronos is obviously runs off a wheel as well. Nice chap, nice American lad.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see what he pulls out. I think I was trying to give him some hints and tips last week, I think it was. Was it for Singapore or was it for someone else? I cannot remember. But no, good lad, good racer as well. Obviously,
I agree.
He's coming to this division, and I've raced with him. I raced with him in Division 3 at Monaco, and like I said, we had a good little fun battle. And but yeah, no, he's a decent little racer as Kronos, who currently sits in P9 in the championship with 28 points.
Solid season. Oh no, he's invalidated it!
Oh no, Kronos, see, we're bigging you up, mate, and you've let us down. Right, who's next? It will be his teammate, it's Sloth. The Sloth is out, he's no slouch, and he's on an out lap at the moment, so let's not bother, we need someone on a lap. Who is on a lap? I believe it is Truth who is on the lap. So we'll just follow the Truth as he has got past Kronos. So he's going to be going after. Can he? Matt Sloth has just been unbelievable right now in qualifying this week. So much quicker than everyone else. Yeah, I know you're laughing, Mackin, to be honest. Soft tyres. I'd actually dare you to go out on soft tyres. Dare you. Swan Shanks will give you 5k bits if you do.
Sincerely hope no one gets disqualified just for watching the stream and blocking the pit lane.
No, there's no one in here called Shadow, so yeah.
Oh, for God's sake. I did bring that one on.
That is actually an inside joke, guys. It's an inside joke. We race
it actually happened
somewhere
once.
else, because we all know there's no other league. We race on another day. And this man, this co-commentator of ours called Tom, had the stream on, coming out the pit lane in Abu Dhabi, and parked it up because he was watching the stream.
Oh my God, that was such an experience.
Well, no idea why he did this, but obviously Truth goes online with a 49.7.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did this, but yeah, explain to us, why did you actually block the pit lane? Why did you stop on the pit lane?
I did not realise I was coming out. And I was too focused on watching the stream because of how fascinating the commentary was at the time.
Yeah, but you will know because you're coming out because you would have pushed the button too.
Well, I have to admit to my mistake, but hey. Oh, Shadows goes original pole.
Shadows does as Truth goes literally sideways around turn 4 on his in lap. And to see how much he could push, he was basically sliding on the way through it. So yeah, at the moment Shadows is on pole, and Apex Rogue has had a bit of a spin. Coming out of turn 4.
Oh yeah, you're right. There's wing damage there.
Yeah, he's lost it on the exit of it, and obviously lost the back end. He's just let the car roll down the hill, so he's kept out of everyone's way. You know, basically, that was great reverse driving. So fair play. Apex, turn your car around in a race, you'll be fine. So, who else is on the lap right now? God, I believe it's Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow's about to finish this lap, and he does. I'm at 50.3. So these guys are now starting to finish the lap. So we've actually got the Ferrari of McEntee, who's on the wets. You've let me down. I thought you were going to go on the softs. You've disappointed me. Unbelievable, Jeff. See what he pulls out of the bag in the Ferrari. Number 46, Valentino Rossi. And goes fastest with 47.7. That's actually a thing, because when the new game comes out, I can no longer use my number 47 anymore when it comes to the new game. I won't be able to use it.
And there's why.
Because Mick Schumacher will be number 47.
Oh no. McEntee validating.
He didn't validate. So when the new game comes out, I will not be able to use the number 47 anymore. I'll have to find another number.
What number will Nikita Mazepan will use?
Don't know. I haven't got a clue. Maybe his birthday. I don't know.
I sincerely hope it's not 29, because that's my number as well.
Well, it's not your number at all, is it? Squashed Apple goes P9. It's a number you've chosen. Besides, last season you raced with 13. Why have you changed?
29 because it was my because it was on the day of my birthday.
Yeah. Fair enough. Bearded Dave is coming around the final chicane very, very gingerly as well, very slowly. Pushing too hard.
Very cautious approach. That's interesting.
It was. Number 66, as we all know, is famous for England's World Cup win against the Germans.
Wow, he's done a 153.2.
He's slowest at a lot at the moment. Let's see who else. Be Smithy next in the Ferrari down at P15. Not set a lap yet. Let's see what he does here. He's coming around. Just gone underneath the Fanatec bridge. to this off-camber chicane. If you hate it in the dry, it's actually kind of nice in the wet, to be fair, because you're going so slow you don't realise it. Smithing it so he gets into here. Just a couple of corners. And goes fastest, a 47.7. Sloth, the challenge has been set. As he's just likes to invalidate at the moment, does our Sloth, and he's got front wing damage as well. He's lost his front left end plate. So that'll be him done for now, but still 6.5 minutes to go. Still plenty of time to go.
Very true.
There's a lot of guys experimenting with inters, but the fastest inter driver is Bad Pacer with a 48.4, and he's still 7/10 off Smithy, and he's on full wets. So these guys are not finding anything at the moment when it comes to these tyres. So it seems that the wets and the inters are doing exactly the same, but wets are still better. Wets are still better.
Get on the wets now.
Squashed Apple's just done a lap. He's now P6, and he did it on the inters of 48.4, so he's getting faster. To catch my breath. Dry mouth, not good when speaking too much.
No. It's already got dark where I am. It's night time.
Of course it's dark, mate. If you look outside, it's dark. It's 5 o'clock at night and it's dark.
True.
That'll be the reason why it's dark. Have you turned the lights on?
No. Oh, the only light I have on is the is this qualifying session.
That's not a light then, is it?
It still counts because it's sunlight.
Not. It's not light.
It is.
It's not. I have what's called a light, which is turned on by a switch. It's got a light bulb in it, and therefore I can see clearly.
Here comes Kronos coming towards the last corner now. He's going to do a... Wow! He goes provisional pole for 147.2.
Mr. Sloth, your challenge has been set. You're done in P15. And
not provisional pole, but top of the timesheet, technically.
He's top of the timesheets. Yeah, it's a cracking time. I'm just trying to think what's going to be a safe time here for the guys. I don't really know, because it's going to be. I say mid 48 is going to be safe. I don't know. It could be, like I say,
Oh, there's a McLaren that's spun round, and it's Shudders.
Shudders is on an outlap, so it's not going to hurt him too much.
That's all very true.
They're trying to explore turn 4. So, obviously everyone going sideways at the moment is turn 4. Thank you so much for the 20 people watching here on a lovely wet day in Sochi. It's soaking in Sochi. It's Sochi. Yeah, I don't. I hate it.
Yeah.
I can't stand this track. I was so slow.
P11 for the bearded Dave. Not under a 10th off 10th place, but not enough to get into be above the cut-off line.
Good for the bearded Dave, because he very rarely makes a Q3 appearance, so that'll be absolutely fantastic if he does.
I agree.
And Ashtube, who's never made one, he's on the cusp of it. So Ashtube, pull your finger out. Come on, bring that pink Mercedes home. Do us all a favour. Me and Nightwing did it. Now it's your and Squashed Appleton to do it. Jake the Slayer is currently on a lap. Let's jump on with obviously the Red Bull of Jake the Slayer. He's down in P40, not set a time yet. He's on those lovely Greenwood Inters, which I don't know. This track doesn't seem like Inters weather, to be honest. He's soaring at the wheel, trying to catch that back end when it comes out of corners. See what he does. It's through the final chicane to the next two.
Is that alright?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Should have told you I was on comms, but oh well.
Do you want me to do it to 45 minutes?
Yeah, I can do. Give you a shout when.
Jake the Slayer with a 48.6.
Yeah, sorry about this, guys.
We have other people.
Yeah.
So, I Am Sloth is starting his lap. Let's see what he can put out, because he's not set a lap. There's 2 minutes to go. Let's see if he doesn't choke.
Oh, and also, Dad. Sorry. Let me handle this.
Those guys while he goes to talk to his old man. And I'll obviously take you around with I Am Sloth. Tail happy, back end stepping out through turn 4. Oi! And he's got to back off and do it again. Let's hope he's got enough fuel on board. Sloth loses it coming out of turn 4. Well, let's see what he does. I do apologise, I hear anything in the background. There's a slight little domestic going on, but it's totally fine. You're here with me, the G, the madness of G. The true G, King G. I might change the name. King on it. Right.
Yeah, sorry about that. Again. Sounding a private discussion about dinner.
Apex Rogue goes to P8 with a 48.6, and we're actually trying to find out some of these guys now. You've got Shadows about to cross the line from P7. Let's see if he goes any higher. Does he go up? He does. Goes to P5 with a 48.2. Maybe the Inters are starting to come alive. Squashed Apple now starts a fast lap. And Apex Rogue. No, Apex Rogue. Jake the Slayer's moving to P4 now. These guys are getting faster and faster. Who's next? I Am Sloth. No, he's invalidated, but he's going to go again. He's going to get the hammer down and do this. Because he needs to do it. This is his last chance. We've got 2 coming over the line, which is Perpetual Formula. Does go quicker for Stace in P14. Ashchew P7. What a lap. 48.3. Hopefully for his first ever Q3 appearance. And his Broken Arrow coming over the line and stays P13. Next over the line will be, it's not going to be Apex Road because he's invalidated. So it should be Andy Liu. Andy Liu's backed off, so it might not be Andy Liu at all. Could be. Seems he's going proper slow right now, so I can't really tell because you're on wet tyres and I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, isn't it?
It is, but I think he has got the hammer down, so he will be the next one to finish laps. Smithy and McEntee have obviously finished their laps, including the Bearded Dave and Bad Peso down in P8, P9. The man, the hour, Squashed Apple could be pushed out, but he is out on track at the moment, so everyone is out on track that needs to be. Especially P15 man, and not set a time yet is I Am Sloth, and Andy Liu has pulled right off the line. Here comes Shadows. So it'll be Shadows to cross the line, or is he going to dip into the pits?
Yeah, Rogue's in.
So, yeah, Rogue's in the pit as well. So he'll be going out. You can't do anything now because the time's over and done with. Shadows over the line, and P2, 47.4. Great map. So next up, it'll be Jake the Slay who's dipping into the pits, and I think it's going to be Sloth. Sloth coming around the final 2 corners. He needs this lap. He needs to do something. What has he got? He comes over the line and P3, 47.5. He is through. Knocks out Bad Peso. Bad Peso is out. Let's look at the guys. Perpetual Formula. P15 is out.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow is out. He's abandoned his laps. This is down to Truth now. Can Truth get himself out of the bottom 10 and not the Bearded Dave in there? Let's get on there now. Let's see what he does. Comes round the final chicane into the final 2 corners. Here we go. Here we go. What's he gonna do? He needs a lap of his life here. Can he do it? I think he is. He's a lot faster. That's it. Bearded Dave is out. Truth makes it P8. Bearded Dave is out of qualifying. And there you have it. The 2 Renaults are broken out. Perpetual Formula are out. Apex Rogue is out. Bad Peso is out.
Now,
Mercedes of Bearded Dave is
I have a question. Do you think for the race, and if it's a wet race, do you think the wet runners will be worse off?
We don't know what the start of the race is going to be like because no one's told us. So we don't know. It could be dry. It could be dry. Do you know, I actually don't know. I say with wet quality into a wet race, I can't remember the last time I saw that. For wet quality and wet races, do you start on the same tyres? I actually can't remember. The dry weather will be a different story. It looks like the perpetual formula has already given it away.
Yeah.
Damn you, perpetual. Anyway, so you have Kronos, Shadows, Sloth, Smithy, McEntee, Jade Slayer, Andy Lee, Truth, Squashed Apple, and Ash Tube in Q3. Q3, here we go.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of seeing rain, and I know it's not even our race. Sick and tired of it, man. I'm sick and tired of it. Who will be the first one to move? I'm going to say Kronos. Lo and behold, I was correct. It is Kronos.
Ooh, Kronos is out?
Kronos.
Wow, 3 of the best, he made them pay, and that makes a wonderful hat-trick for Kronos, who's the first one out.
Chazza won't be happy. Chazza will be like, I wish I raced now. Stealing your crown, Chazza. You got to sort that out, mate. You got to sort that out. Have to sort it out. And remember, guys, no Sakiish spoilers, please. No spoilers. If anyone spoils, everyone's going to slap you around the face with a wet fish. Booyah.
Yeah.
They've all gone back onto the wets again, you know. No, some have gone into, so a lot of them are still experiments between the two tyres. So maybe they're just unsure which one's better, wet or inters. Maybe McEntee can tell us and goes out on softs if any are better. Apex, yeah, it's all down to setups at the end of the day, or how you feather the throttle. I mean, that's just it, you know what I mean? I don't know. These guys are just quick, they know what they're doing. Kronos, yet again, getting lots and lots of airtime. Because no one else is coming out before him, he's got no one behind him, he's got one hell of a gap. It looks like Ash Tube is staying in the pits. Ash has gotten to Q3, doesn't know what to do from here because he's never been there. You've got to set a time still, Ash Tube, you still need to set a time, mate. Kronos through turn 1 into the chicane of 2 and 3, which leads into 4. Actually 3 is just a kink, but there's the kink. And then you go into this long sweeping left turn 4 in the wet. You cannot go flat out, you have to feather it if you dig in too much like that. And then Kronos invalidates his lap.
That's a shame.
It is. So Truth, it is next. He just keeps inside the lines again. The car just falls away from you. You just have to be careful on the throttle. It does help you use manual gears. Well, I don't use manual gear. I did it in the wet, mate. I did the race and I did it. I was on auto gears, Swanshanks. Auto gears. I just held the throttle till it redlined and gear 6, then moved into 7. So it was nice and easy. Truth, like I say, he was going to be the first man to go across the line, but there's a long way to do that yet. In your lovely Haas, Ferrari over there, Mr. Tom.
Ooh.
The joys of racing in the wet. There's no DRS at all, which is... This track is horrible for the ranges. Apex, I don't know, mate. I tend to disagree with that one. Because, I don't know, from wets transitioning into inters, I found the track very nice. It's just when it went dry, I found it horrible.
Mm.
It was nasty. It was nasty pasties. I use no assist and I've never tried to do so much in the rain. or do less than Apex in the ring. That's all you can do. So, Truth will be the first man around the American sets at 1 minute 48.
148? Oh,
McIntyre's like, nah, mate.
Yeah, he's like, not having that.
Shadows must invalidate because he's not set a time. Who is next? It would be Kronos.
Ooh, Kronos.
Who will be setting them.
No, it's Sloth.
And there you go.
Look at that.
So Inters are the way to go at the moment. And next over is going to be line is Andy Lowe. Andy Lowe comes over the line and sets a 1 minute 47.9 on the wet. So maybe the wets are still there. Well, it is transitioning to the Inters. Jada Slayer also invalidated. Ash Tube has gone into the pits. He's actually never left the pits. That's all. So there you go. And there you have Squashed Apple did also set a time in P5 for 49.7. There's not a lot going on at the moment. Not a lot going on. It's nice and quiet right now, but there's a few guys that do need to set times, as we have Smithy about to cross the line, who's currently in P10 with no time set, and sets 148.2 on Inters for P4. So who needs to set a lap? It will be Kronos, who just come underneath the Fanatec bridge. Still needs to set a time, as we're always picking everyone up underneath the Fanatec, which is always good. Remember guys, hashtag no spoilers please. If anyone spoils, you're going to get banned. And then get slapped with a wet fish. There's no that's it. You're going to get a big massive trout slapped around your face.
And also... Or a full caps Jonesy message in the confirmed incidents channel.
Oh yes. So Kronos P2 47.5 on the wet. What a time for the American.
Good lap from the American, wow.
It's an amazing time. So who is next? It is going to be Shadows goes P3 with a 47.5 as well on the wet.
Very good.
Slayer, who is on the Inters right now. Obviously just come around the last few corners. Let's see what he pops in. Number 25 on his car, which was always made famous through the 70s, 80s and 90s by the Ligier team. He used to run 25 and 26, but here he comes over the line and goes P4.
Good lap from Jake the Slayer.
It was an awesome lap from Jake the Slayer. And it's just AshTube has not set anyone, so since this guy's not been in Q3 before, let's give him some airtime.
Yep.
And let's see what he can pull out the bag. And he's stuck on that lap. This is the first time in Q3 in the lovely pink machine. It slows down, obviously lets someone through. And see what this for this out lap. It'd be nice, cool little out lap, which would be nice and fun. Remember guys, if anyone is watching the race right now, please do not mention anything at all. Nothing. Because someone puts something up saying the hashtag no spoilers. Otherwise you're going to get slapped with a wet fish. To Sean Shanks, hopefully it's going to dry up. Ooh, but people are saying it's going to get dry. So, AshTube in the pink Mercedes, which is she's doing quite well so far today, and going to start as Louis. Back end slides out like a big old red dog. So AshTube now can round up turn 4, keeps it nice and tidy as well. He really is keeping absolutely fantastic, which is really good. So we'll look to see what he can actually do. Keeping nice and tidy through these difficult 90-degree corners. Still keeping on track. A little kink here. Heavy on the brakes. Let the car roll in and roll it back out again. You keep rolling. Shut up, Swan Shanks, honestly. I've got plenty of wet fishes. I don't care if your missus put it on, you don't mention it. I had it on briefly and I've switched it off, but yes. I know what happens at the start. I've not watched anything else. I've watched the first 30 seconds and then turned it off. I shall watch it later. When I get a nice break. Third race I've done in a row here. Come on, leave me at it. Ashtube under the Fantech bridge now, coming into the final chicane as always. Bit off camber, got to be really careful. Car doesn't slide out, or the back end steps out at the same time. Keeping it nice and tidy. Guess on the power, nice and early as well. And it's given up. Ashtube, what are you doing? You need to set a lap, mate. You've got 2 minutes. You can't get in and out. I don't think Ashtube's got time to do a lap. That is it. Ashtube will start P10. Ashtube will start P10.
Yep.
He's got into P3, but he's given up. That's what happened when in Q3, mate. You have to set a lap. You still got to do it. But Ashtube will not get out in time. Not with 1 minute 40 left to go. There's no chance. Kronos still in P2 right now with that 1:47.5. But Sloth, Shadows, Jada Slayer, McEntee, Andy Lou, Squashed Apple, Smithy, Truth, all on outlaps. Only Smithy on the wets. Everyone else is on those lovely, lovely inters. There's an instance down the back straight with both Ferraris. One of them's going very slow. We don't know why. But Kronos on a lap right now. So we're going to follow Kronos round until someone starts a lap. Very good. It's going to be good. Swanshanks, all I can say to you, mate, is get yourself a set of headphones, listen to us, to the sultry sound of my voice. Swanshanks, get to turn it off then. Or go in another room, put some headphones, do something for yourself, Swanshanks. Don't let
What's going on?
His missus has put the race on.
Oh dear.
And he's hearing the screaming. And he doesn't want to know because he's watching us. We are the only events going. So Kronos is happy with P2. Sloth is currently P1 with a 47-1. But who is at the front of this train? It's going to be Smithy at the front of the train.
Ooh.
The two Ferrari boys.
Are going wheel to wheel. No, not wheel to wheel, but they're going at it.
They're not going wheel to wheel, mate. They're not doing the Cadwell, mate. They're not going side by side. That's another story for another time in regards to that commentator. Yeah. Good lad, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Smithy is now coming down to this long back sweeping S-shaped straight, not straight thing. You know what I mean? I know, Jay's story. I've seen something that happened in a certain place on the other side of the track. I know, trust me, I know. Let's not talk about it. Do you know what? You guys are doing my head in already. Boom. Hashtag no talk about F1.
Come on, George.
Shut up. No, seriously, you have to shut up.
Oh! Shadows goes into P2.
Shadows has gone into P2. Let's say Smithy P3.
Let's see what Jake the Slayer does.
No one cares really, I don't think anyone really does care, really. Does anyone really care?
Oh, poor Jake.
No, it's not. Jones
no need to be abusing our drivers, Gareth.
I'm not abusing the drivers. I'm just taking that's what everyone else says. Jonesy says no one really cares. So it comes over the line.
Wow! I had every right to watch that lap. That's why. Jake went into provisional pole, has taken pole position with a 1:46.9. That is impressive from Jake.
It is. That is really impressive from a driver that no one really cares about. A squashed apple does a bit of pirouette on the line as well, but that's your top 10, guys. Qualifying done. Jake the Slayer takes pole in the Red Bull with Sloth next to him in P2. Then row 2 is Shadows and Smithy. Row 3 is McEntee and Kronos. Then you got the only reserve driver in tonight, which is Squashed Apple and P7 Truth P8. Then on row 5 is Andy Lou, and first time Q3 appearance for Ashtube, who didn't settle up because he didn't know how. Sorry. So there you go, guys. Oh, Jay Story just ruined it, saying it's a dry race. There's always one. There's always one.
Just the one. Who's doing quality order?
Yeah, I would have done it.
Oh, fair enough.
Did it? So Graham, please on full debut, not bad. What?
Yeah.
He got P3. Shatters P3. Look at that, 3 Irishmen in the top 5.
Wow.
It's a bit funny, but I've got to go for a pee, and I'm going to go there. So I'll say cheerio, okay, with that thought.
So here we go. The race is coming up, guys. What are we saying for the top 3? Anyone in the chat want to have a bash at the top 3? Does anyone want to have a go? Seriously? Anyone at all? Nobody?
Don't know. I mean, I don't again. I haven't watched paid much attention to Division 2 this season, but I think the driver quality is there to be seen.
I've done a lot of Division 2, to be honest, and some of these guys are immensely quick. That Sloth just seems to want to race every single week because he's mental. Yes, just waiting for them to sort their setups out, and then we're going to be rocking and rolling. Here for 27 laps at the Sochi Autodrome. First race in 2014, so this car has never seen a screaming 18,000 revolutions per minute engine. Fancy that.
Yes.
It's never seen a V8. It's not seen a V10 either. It's only ever seen V6 turbo hybrids.
Just needing perpetual formula to ready up. Oh, the formation lap is about to begin.
When you hear engines and someone says V10, V8s, V12s, F1, what did they use? V6 turbo hybrids. It just doesn't sound angry, does it? It's not angry.
No.
To me, it just doesn't sound angry at all. So, here you go. It is, I say, full-on dry race. So let's just have a look at the tyres. So we have Kronos, Squashed Apple, Andy Lou, Bearded Dave, Broken Arrow, I Tormento, and Jay Story all on the soft tyres. Everyone else have gone mediums. There's going to be some split strategies going off here, so I expect Kronos is going to be very quick to Squashed Apple off the line because they're both on the softs. Same with Andy Lou, who obviously showed up for the Oceania race for a bit of practice this morning, which I'm sure half the people were never awake for, but I was. I've been at this all day. Gav, I really feel for your skate, mate, honestly.
What's wrong with Gav? What's he done now?
Nothing, he's gone to sleep, mate.
Oh.
I'm just saying I know how he feels because this is basically my 3rd race in a row. It's my 3rd one. I did the comms for Oceania, I raced in Division 3, now I'm doing comms for Division 2. Man needs a break, man's going to lose his voice. I know.
This is going to be 27 laps of racing. This is going to be tasty.
Well, at least there's no damn rain, so it gets done quickly. To be fair though, even in the wets and the inters, and going on the inters, it felt quick before the safety car mate ruined my race. I don't want that. Could have got my 2nd win. Anywho, these guys getting ready to form up on the grid. So anyone in the chat whatsoever, who do you think's gonna win?
That's an interesting one, I think.
14 people, just because everyone's disappeared now towards the
nearly everyone in the top 10.
There's no other racing. There's no other racing apart from PRL. It's just us.
Yeah.
So why you want to watch Formula Lewis Hamilton for? I don't know why.
Oh God. It's harsh. Anyway.
It's not harsh, it's true. So here we go. Everyone's lining up. And of course, the action will start on turn 2, not turn 1. Here they go. 2, 3, 4, and 5 lights. And there we go. Go, maybe. Are they going?
Go?
Go.
Wait, are we going? What?
Should we get out and push them?
Yeah.
Away they go. They're revving up the engines now. And oh, there they go.
It was a glitch.
Yay! Jay the Slayer
Yay!
gets
Kronos gets a fantastic start. And Apex Motors is already off the track in turn 1.
Sloth has already taken the lead already up into turn. This comes into turn 2.
Oh! Big accident in the midfield. Bad Poso is involved. Oh, that was early.
Wow.
That was early.
Look at the penalty.
That is crazy.
Look at the penalty. I've just.
Shanks might have been caught up in that, but.
No, he actually survived it. It's down in P17 with no penalties. Look at this. Oh my god, what a crash! And we got a safety car straight away.
If only if we could get a if we had replays.
So let's just look at this. So the penalties are Shadders, Jake the Slayer, Kronos, Squashed Apple, Smithy, McEntee, all on 5-second penalties. These are the collisions. Astube and Andy Lou on 10 seconds already.
Yeah, you're right.
Arrow has a drive which he cannot take until the safety car comes in. Unbelievable. Just like, well, this is just Division 3 all over again, but Division 3 was in the wet.
Yeah, exactly. It's been...
Smash.
It's always going to be crazy when you start Russia.
Oh, always.
It's one of those tracks as well.
Say Slotho had an awesome start off the line, and Kronos like say up to P4, but everything that's happened at the back end.
I don't know what happened.
Jay the Slayer with a shocking start. He's not going to be happy with himself at all.
No.
So who's got damage? Truth, no. Trying to see if anyone's got damage on there. So McAtee does have a bit of damage on that Ferrari. It's got no front right end plate. Oh my goodness me, Andy though, has got no front wing. I think everyone else, there's a few guys coming into pits now. These guys might want to try and get rid of their 5-second penalty at the same time. So McEntee's pit, Andy Lewis pits. Who else is coming into pits? Is anyone else? Jay Story is in the pits as well, and so is Broken Arrow. Broken Arrow thinks he might be able to serve his drive-through, which I don't think he can, because I don't think he's got a front wing to go with it either. No, he's got no front. Some of these guys have got no front wings. That must have been one hell of a crash, guys.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. What a crash to start.
Both AlphaTauris got caught up in it, and Bad Poso already the first casualty of this race. It's incredible. Just incredible.
So now it's going to be the lull of the safety car period.
Jake the Slayer going into AI mode. Which I don't think is... I don't know if he's looking for penalties, but...
Maybe, who knows. But I don't know why you need to look search for penalties, because it was showing the top left-hand corner anyway who's got penalties, so it's a bit pointless, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is going to be into, but yeah, like I say, a start of, well, it was a start nonetheless. Like Alfa Romeo 1 and 4, you've got let's say the racing points 6 and 8. Swanshanks up to P13. So let's say 4 of those guys, J Story and McEntee. I see. This is what happens. I had this as well on that safety car. It slows down so early for this little chicane. Everyone just backs up into you. But no, here we go. I'm not going to do anything just yet. It's going to be at least another lap of this safety car. But yeah, Sloth leading, Shadow second, Jake the Slayer down in third. Poor start from Jake the Slayer. Kronos with an amazing start up into, actually that's a good idea, let's movers and shakers. That's obviously Sloth and Shadows moved up a place. Jake the Slayer losing 2 down to third. Kronos gained 2 to 4. Truth gained 3.
Yeah.
Squashed Apple. He gained 1 place to 6th. Smithy lost 3. Down in
crazy.
8th, up by 2. Petrol Palmer up by 6. Itamento.
Kenty, the big loser in all of this, with 11 places.
He has been in the pit, so Bearded Dave is the only person not to gain or lose a place.
Yeah. And a question: do you think the medium to soft strategy can work? Because both tyres are very good around here.
Yeah, it could be mediums are soft as your better option because you can make the mediums last around about lap 15.
Yeah, I agree.
Quite easily. I don't know, like you say, but then again, the soft tyres, they're okay up until about lap 10, so you are stretching it very much. You've got to look after it. But like I said, they're behind the safety car now, so they might let these tyres last. I think fires are going to be redundant why people were so close when the safety car came. Do you know, Formula, to be honest, mate, when I saw it, the crash happened behind it, so everyone, as soon as it came out, you're going to be over your delta, so everyone just started to slam on the brakes. But yeah, it's one of those things. People are trying to, you had turn forward to slow down. You get 15 seconds. You get 15 seconds before you can slow down. But yeah, I think everyone was just trying to go into the corner as soon as it happened, and then that happened. People were trying to take positions after it came out. Everything I would like to say, for those who got 5-second penalties for this, that, or the other, or he did this, he did that, he ran me off, he pushed me, he tapped me, whatever.
Yeah.
Just send it to the stewards room. I mean, come on. I know half these guys are going to go into the chat, oh, you're giving it all large. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
What's it going to get you? Where does it get you? Does it get you anywhere? No. What does it solve?
Wait, someone already commented. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, safety car is in this lap. Sloth, we're bunching up the field.
Yeah, you got to be careful on it. You just bait.
Oh, I thought Jake hit. Oh, yes, he has. Oh, that's bad for Jake.
It is. I pushed him on 10 seconds now. Oh God.
Yeah.
The only problem is with
costly.
this is because of how tight this end section is around here. You have to crawl. People are flying down that straight, and it's just one of those things you can't do anything about. But that's what happens. Everyone has to run right underneath the rear wing of someone else. So these 5-second penalties, it's just down to poor reaction time. But here goes Sloughy. No, yeah, he's teasing, and he's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
What a restart from Slough.
What a jump! And I tell you what, Kronos is all over Jake Slayer already. Turn 1 doesn't really matter. Because I say you couldn't think nothing happens on turn 1. It's just a bank curve. Here comes Kronos up on the inside of Jake the Slayer. Can he get P3 position? No, not yet, but he has got the fresher tyre.
That is interesting.
It's Kronos is
looking to try around the outside. Oh, can he get that move done?
Oh, what move?
Can he keep it? That was sensational from Kronos. Wow.
And the 6, and he's got it as well. Used the tyre to pure advantage. The soft tyre just being, well, sticky. And there you go. P3. Look at that. Alfa Romeo 1 and 3 right now. As there's been an incident about Jay Story is getting pushed all over the place. He's falling right back. He's one last. He's just been pushed out of the way. Pushed out of the way completely. So Jay Story now falling at the back. Let's see what else is going on. Everyone else is running nice and tidily. So
Squash apples on the back of Truth NRP. He's looking to get the move done down the inside. Yes, he does. Late braking. But he gets the move done.
Top side's working. So from the front, I am Sloth leading by 1.3 seconds over Shadows, who's half a second.
Oh no, Kronos got a 3-second penalty.
Of Jit the Slayer, who's now trying to close in. Squashed Apple and P5 with Truth right behind him, and Smithy right behind Truth. There's a bit of a gap then for about a second towards Astute. Petrol Formula only half a second behind, and so is Itormento, who goes wide at the last corner. Bearded Dave is basically on his own at the moment. He's got a bit of a gap front and a gap behind. Apex Road P12 trying to chase down a bit of Dave with the Maniac. Was close on him. McEntee really running, really racing. Gonna have a look into turn 2, the chicane. Can he get anything done here? Here he goes. Can he get the inside? He does.
He gets the move done on the Maniac.
What a
that was
move.
Good move.
Maniac has used the run off, and McEntee goes into P13. Andy Luke goes on capitalising P14. Maniac running
Smithy
wide
on the back of Truth NRP.
Swanshanks and Jay Story's actually got past Broken Arrow, and Swanshanks already, as Broken Arrow has actually gone back into the pit. So yes, Smithy and Truth are having a bit of a battle right now for P6. Smithy and Truth are trying to keep the line.
Itormento gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings, but Truth NRP defends it brilliantly.
Something's happened to the front because Shadows has closed in on Sloth. He's only half a second behind him now after being 1.2 seconds behind the previous lap. Can Shadows do anything right now? But obviously Kronos is hunting them both down, being on the faster tyre. Obviously Kronos knows he needs to get past these guys and get a distance before he pits.
Yeah.
Squashed Apple is looking at Jada Slayer, and these guys have now got, the top 5 have actually got a gap now to Truth of 2.4 seconds. And they say there's battles everywhere. Andy Lou picks up a penalty right now. Perpetual Formula looking up the inside of possibly Ash Tube or maybe down the straight. DRS should be now be activated, so this is going to win the fun and games. Bearded David got past McEntee. DRS is now enabled. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Everything's going off. Breathe.
Well, McEntee. Take a breath.
Oh,
Andy Lou and Andy looking to go down the inside of McEntee.
He's actually looking at Bearded Dave.
Bearded Dave! Oh, contact!
There was. Bearded Dave got taken. Obviously, he was passed by McEntee before, and Andy Lou took it as well. But yes, this is all fun and games, but there's actually one person I feel sorry for right now, and that's DJ, who's actually he's our cameraman today, and I am going nuts. Kronos, 3/10 behind Shadows right now. Kronos really needs to win this because he does have a 3-second penalty. Does have
and that 5-second in the pits, so.
But I say these penalties may get taken off because people forgot how to use a brake. Can he get anything done down here? Both these cars now have DRS. Look at these top 3. They're pulling away from Jake the Slayers. Need 2 seconds behind him. But Squashed Apple's behind Jake the Slayer. Can he do a move into the... Well, he can't do anything there. But Smithy and Truth having a bit of a fight. What's happening in terms of the Fanatec? Oh, God, look at this 5-car train with...
Perpetuated Formula spun! And the Maniac in trouble! Chaos! Like Demolition Derby! It's the Bearded Dave who gets caught up.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That really is unfortunate.
One of the Williams is involved.
Yeah, there was nothing Perpetual could have done, and his car was sideways. And unfortunately, when he came into that corner at high speed, you can't do anything. He had no way of getting out of the way. His car was still sideways.
I know.
That's not Perpetual's fault at all. But there could have been some sort of contact. The reason why he went sideways, we don't know. I'm sure I'll go to stewards, but there you go. Unfortunately, things happen.
That's part of league racing.
Swan Shanks is like, I'm P30 now. I'm just going to chill out.
Yeah, he is.
Swan Shanks may have a penalty. He might be 1.6 seconds off, but he's like, these guys keep crashing. I might get some points. Anywho, Perpetual goes on to hards. Yep, 20 laps, they'll do it. Perpetual might get some positions out of this yet.
Come on. DSC, come on, go on, push. DSC, go on. Thank you.
Go. It's green. They're going, they're back racing. Oh, Squashed Apple, Jay the Slayer. Already at sea, here we go.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the DRS straight.
Oh, they could have. Let's say it's also the same with the guys in front. There's so many battles going on. We're going to try and keep it with as many as we can. But we are looking at Squashed Apple and Jake the Slayer. This is for P4. Jake the Slayer will go defensive, weaving all the way behind him.
Wow, good move from Squashed Apple.
What a move on the fresher tyre. He needs it. Kronos.
Oh, Sloth! Oh, he loses the lead, lost control of the car slightly.
Behind him as well, so
it's all.
I think Shadows has hit the wall.
Yeah, looks like it.
Wow,
this battle for the lead is. Hopefully, this doesn't fall apart for Alfa Romeo.
I don't think it does, but that was interesting. Sloth lost it, Kronos lost it behind him, then Shadows lost it in front of both of them. But here we go. Shadows is in the lead with Sloth in second, Kronos in third. What is going to happen next, people? We do not know. But here comes Sloth.
This is interesting. Sloth and Shredders.
Kronos. Look at Kronos.
Look at Kronos. Can he get it done?
He's got it.
Wow.
Look at this. Look at this 2 and 4.
Oh, mate. That was since that.
What a
two superb overtakes they pulled off in this race.
What a move from Kronos. I hate to say, but Kronos made the move of the century because I say Sloth and Shadows were trying to defend from each other, and Kronos found the gap
and just went through, threads the needle and gets it through. Wow,
he was definitely threading the needle, but he had so much more speed in that chicane.
He had.
Went through a lot of them. What a move! Kronos leads. Now he needs.
And that battle for second place is going to be interesting because Squashed Apple's caught up. Jake the Slayer is is now pretty much on his own because he's 1.33 down.
We have a battle down for P9, which is Itamento, J Story, and the Maniac, all within half a second of each other. See if J Story can actually move the position after falling to the back of the pack basically after his first pit stop. Then of course did another one, and he's cut up on the. Is he going to run outside of Itamento? He has. But this is wow. Maniac can get him as well. Here comes the Maniac. Two teammates, both Williamses into the chicane.
Oh no! As a Williams fan, this makes me very unhappy to see two of them take each other out.
Unfortunately, that's what happens. It looks like the Maniac tried to do a bit of a dive.
We've just done a Ferrari there.
And there was never any room for it. You can't dive into that corner. It's virtually impossible. But Swan Shanks, P11.
Yeah, that's one place up.
You guys
and Shadows has gone from fighting for the lead to going down to P4 because the Squashed Apple got him on the DRS straight.
Squashed Apple's really pushing now. He's got both the Albert. Where's this guy?
He is.
McEntee putting the fastest lap 35.2 in the Ferrari, down in P13 at the moment. Apex Rogue down in P15 is looking to attack the Broken Arrow on the main straight. Can he get him into turn 2? I think he has got it. Can he hold it? He's keeping it a wide line. There, P14th, Apex Rogue. Back at the front. Oh my goodness me, guys, I don't know what's going on. DJ, I feel sorry for you, mate, if you've got to try and keep with this, but Sloth and Kronos, 3/10 on each other. Squashed Apple, he's come out of nowhere in P3. Shatters in P4. Jaden Slayer is starting to drift away in P5. So the battles are starting to disappear as times start to extend, but it is the top 4, not 3, 4 that I have to fight.
4 and 4 only.
But the big thing here, Kronos and Squashed Apple are on the soft tyre, and I think they'll be pitting within the next couple
of months. It's just a matter of time, really. I mean, you could argue that because of the wet quality, they can make them last just as long as the medium runners. So it's going to be very interesting to see.
I wouldn't say as long as the medium runners, because again, like say, wet quality.
I know, but
they've not used mediums either, so they can go even longer.
Yeah.
So maybe medium soft can work around here. Maybe it can work. Maybe it can
just
work.
Like my theory.
Ashtube, who had his Q3 appearances down in P16 right now. I'm sure he can make some moves.
Itamento on the back of J Story.
Yes. It's bad to say Itamento. Behind J Story again. J Story fell to the back of the pack after pitting. Now up into P9, Itamento and P10. These guys are having a bit of a scrap. I don't see anything happening just yet. But we are keeping the guys in front of those gaps are starting to stabilise. What can Itamento do anything from here? Like I say, he's in P10. He must just chill out now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
get some points I agree. Itamento right now, if we have a quick look.
But the problem is...
Don't talk about
Itamento has got... 6 seconds, so...
Yeah, Itamento is starting to drop off because those tyres are gone, those tyres are dying badly. But Shadows is dropped off the top 3. Shadows is dropping off.
He is.
He's falling into the clutches of Jake the Slayer, to be honest.
He is, you're absolutely right, but the problem is Jake the Slayer has 10 seconds worth of penalties.
Yeah, they're all going to get removed anyway. They should do. Pit window is open for the soft tyre runners between now and lap 16 for soft tyre.
And I'm Sloth, closing down on his teammate.
He's having a bit of a look, but Kronos was not phased at all. It's just like, yeah, you can poke your nose out there. I'm just going to stay exactly where I am.
Yeah.
Squashed Apple still staying in there, but obviously these soft tyres are going to start to fall away. Andy Liu is on the back of Truth of P7. Didn't get anything done into turn 2. That's a bounce. Going to have to wait for another time. Back to the front. Sloth and Kronos. Too much talking. It was like this last week.
Sorry.
Right then, where was I? Sometimes I need to take a breather.
Yeah.
The joys of having a co-commentator.
No, Sloth has one warning. This is one out.
So, we're back at it again. Squashed Apple, Jesus Christ. I've been at it all
Kronos
day.
is pitting.
Kronos is pitting, is the first to blink.
And so is Squash.
Yeah, Squash obviously follows. Does Andy Liu do the same? Because he's right up behind Truth right now. So does Andy Liu decide to pit? And the answer to that is no, he doesn't. No. Andy Liu stays out trying to get the jump. So it was only Kronos and Squashed Apple that have pitted, both literally at the same time, and they've both got to take their penalties as well.
Wow.
So they've both got the 5-second penalties. Who gets jumps out first? It's Kronos.
It's Kronos.
Oh, they've taken those 5-second penalties, so they do anything happen anymore?
Smithy and Andy Liu are fighting it out for P5. No, Truth and Andy Liu, sorry, are fighting for P5.
They are. Can he get around the outside? Can he do anything in turn 5? No, nothing yet. The most technical part now of the track, you need to have a decent...
Oh!
You say no? Why you say no?
McEntee got into the back of Kronos!
Oh, you don't want that to happen, Kronos. That would have been off turn 1. Here comes Squashed Apple. Can he try and take that position? No. Ooh, little bump and barge. Get out of the way.
Yeah, I think...
They're not giving up, but Kronos has got ahead, stayed ahead. Kronos Squashed Apple on a P11 and 12. Not help with that 3-second penalty. Sloth, I think, will be rubbing his hands because he has no penalties.
He's loving this.
Yeah, no 5-second penalties at all.
It's like Christmas has come early for him.
We are in December, and we've still got this race day 17. We've got 18, 19, 20, 21 and 22. We've still got 5 more races to go, guys, which will take us into the new year when we do eventually have our Christmas break, of course. But like you say, we're going to keep on cracking on. I think it's mid-January by the time we do finish.
That's full trip. That's very true.
It'll be a nice little break for everybody because we've been rapid. Only felt like yesterday when I got spun round in Australia when I was on for a P6.
Itamento gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Itamento has been picking up those. Kronos, he's picked up another 3-second. 3 seconds. Kronos is losing his head. He's not happy at all. It's Kronos. Andy Liu still going. 10 laps on those softs. He's still going around the track. So we got a yellow flag in sector 3. I think that was Astu.
Kronos down the inside. He's not. But McEntee is not giving.
I'm trying to see what's going on
here.
Not
looking to give up.
3 car wide again. Let's say Squashed Apple's in there as well.
Come on, boys, keep it clean.
Oh
no! Oh, that's going to be interesting. See what happens with the stewards.
I don't know. It was a squeeze. It was a squeeze.
Yeah. Itamento just dive bombed Ash Tube going into turn 2.
Didn't do much because he's still behind him.
Perpetual Formula has moved up because of it. I think it's all starting to get a little bit heated now.
It is getting heated. I think the red mist has fallen on Kronos right now. I think McEntee is thinking, what are you playing at? And then there'll be Squashed Apple who's now dropped down to P12 thinking, oh, you've got to be kidding me. But back at the front, Shadows and Sloth will start it again as Apex Rogue and McEntee swap places. But stick with the lead because that's where the action's happening. Oh god, actually no, McEntee and Squashed Apple are still having a bit of a fight. Squashed Apple with no damage, mind you, after that squeeze, but McEntee is really struggling right now. So there's a lot of work for these guys to do as McEntee does come into the pit.
McEntee does come in.
McEntee. So J Story now, another J Story up to P6
right now. Looking to go down the inside of Swanshanks.
Swanshank's up to P7 right now. He's chilling out. Man's chilling out. He knows. Look at him. He stays well out of the way. He knows it's not his fight. He knows the guy's not quicker.
He's playing it very sensibly.
He is. He's actually been very consistent. I mean, there's no point finding a driver that's a lot quicker than you. You're not on the same strategy. You're not racing him. Swanshanks is racing because he wants to finish. I tell you what, though, he's having a little bit of a sneaky look at Swanshanks. We're not talking much about Mr. Swanshanks over here.
Shadows has gone into the lead. With Jake the Slayer closing right up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened now.
There's a spin and it's Itamento.
Might having a bit of a spin at the back there, but just stick with the top three then. Unfortunately, we did miss that change for the lead, as I was watching a bit of Swanshanks having a bit of a closing nip on Kronos, as Apex Rogue is now at the back end of Swanshanks. But I don't think he'd be too bothered. He's having a good old race of Swanshanks at the back there. But still at the top, there's always three of them. There's always three of them. At the front, and now this time it's Shadows, Sloth and Jada Slayer instead of being Kronos, Sloth and Shadows. So this time, can Jada Slayer pull a bit of a move on Sloth? Sloth is really losing out here.
Yeah, he is.
He's got nothing left.
Slayer down the inside. Oh, thought there was contact there.
No, I might have been a little bit of a tap, but front wheel to rear wheel will always put the other guy into a spin. Guaranteed.
You're right. And Shadows is done. I think Shadows is actually profiting from this fight behind him.
He is. I think there's a move down the back end there, 15, Ash Tube and Petrol Form, and Ash Tube is round the back of him, as Andy Lou Broken Arrow nips into the pits there. And, yeah, Swanshanks maybe in P10, but he's not too worried.
Sloth going wide.
Still no penalties, same as Squashed Apple, no penalties either. As let's have a look through the grid, we're still totally fine. I think Shadows is just going to take it. Sloth's going to take his time. He's got no penalties. He's got all the time in the world.
All very true.
The guys behind him still need to pit. He's got nothing at all to worry about. Nothing at all. When he does come in, he's going to be on a much faster tyre. But he just needs to let that tyre run a little bit longer, a couple more laps. I say come in lap 17, put on a set of softs, and you're going to be landed for the rest of that race.
Oh, you're right. Dead right.
I said the top 5 guys will do that because... oh no!
Oh, Sloth is pitching in.
Sloth's going for it. Sloth's doing it now.
He is. Very interesting from Sloth. But the question is his teammate... Will he be able to get the jump on his teammate?
No, Kronos will get him, to be honest. Kronos is now coming into the final chicane. I think Kronos may just jump him, but we're going to stay on board with Sloth, who's in the pits. He's in the pit right now. So he might lose a place to Jay.
Oh!
Sloth's coming out. I think he might get the jump. He might get the jump.
You're right. He has.
He's going to be close. Here comes Kronos. Kronos gets him.
Yeah, I was right.
No, actually, no. Sloth stayed out ahead. Here they come.
Wow.
Sloth stays ahead. I thought he had him. I was wrong. Sloth stays ahead.
And considering the amount of penalties that the guys have ahead.
But Sloth's now at a disadvantage here because he's now got to do 11, 12 laps on those soft tyres. They're going to be screaming after 10.
Oh, he gets a 3-second penalty!
I think that was a bit harsh from when I saw it, to be honest. Yeah. Because he wasn't off the track, so I think that's very harsh. He was still on the rumble strip, but Cody's track limits, white line.
Yeah. Classical Codemasters.
It's the white line.
Yeah. You're right.
So there you go. So, the only people without penalties right now, believe it or not, is Squashed Apple, the Bearded Dave, and Broken Arrow.
Wow.
Andy Lou is actually down in 18th place now on a fresh set of softs.
Oh no, Kronos gets a 9-second penalty.
9 seconds?
That is going to prove costly.
How has he got a 9 second? Basically, he's got 3 seconds, yeah?
Yes.
He needs to. I think the red mist has come over Kronos because he's been doing too much. But you look at Shadows, he's got 13 seconds. So a lot of these guys with a lot of penalties. But Jada Slayer and Shadows, when they pit, they have to serve a 5-second penalty.
You're
Shadows
right.
And Smithy are in the pits.
I mean, there's a possibility that Kronos, now that he's gotten those penalties, he could be protecting his teammate. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know, but if he is protecting his teammate, Sloth is gone. Sloth is on the back end of Jay's Story right now. Look, he's 3/10 and he takes him easily through turn 4. Jay's Story just moves out of the way. And again, intelligent driving from these guys who are in high positions and they know they're not supposed to be there. They've just got lucky. They know there's a faster guy coming. They've done the best thing and moved out of the way. I did it with my team, to be fair. The back end of Division 3, he was closing up on me, he was going to pass me, I just stuck where I was, let him go, and I just stuck him right behind him. There's no point fighting someone when you're on older tyres, they're on newer tyres, a lot quicker. There's no point.
Yeah.
You're going to ruin both people's races. But Sloth, easily on for a win here, because like I say, he's 4.2 seconds behind Truth right now, who's 15 seconds. Sorry. Oh, for crying out loud, can someone ban this guy, please? There's no spoilers, thank you.
Wait, who's posting spoilers now?
Someone called Swishy.
Oh no. Jake the Slayer coming in.
Please. No one wants to know who's leading the race. We do not want to know. As it states in the title, no spoilers. The only racing right now is here in PRL for Division 2. Do not ruin something for anyone else, for those who are not watching it. If anyone is a mod, can you please delete that comment? It's not required. Back to this racing. Sloth now moves into P2 as Jake the Slayer has pitted and is down in P7 right now. I am Sloth is really closing in on Truth. Truth has got nothing right now. Truth knows he can't. 17 laps though on those mediums is doing really well, but Sloth only 1.9 behind. Thank you, whoever moderated that. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Spoilers within motor racing because people are watching this or taking part in this and not watching the Grand Prix. Yeah. I even turned it off myself after the first couple of corners.
Yeah, just so you know. Sorry. I know it's off topic. Because I'll be making dinner out straight after this. I'm gonna have to pop off once the race is done.
That is fine, don't worry. We've still got Mr. DJ who can invite the people in, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Do not worry.
Yeah.
For a look at Sloth right now, he's half a second behind Truth. Truth will be thinking, please wait for me to pit. Just go into pit. I'm going to go into pit first. Don't take me. Truth. I'll tell you what, Truth is actually a really fast driver.
He is.
Dive into the pits, but Sloth today is just on another level. Another level. It's the same with Aqua in the last race. I couldn't do anything. I had nothing.
Rogue is in. Squashed apple on new mediums.
Squashed apples on 6-lap-old mediums, mate.
Yeah, I know.
They're not new anymore, they're used.
Yeah, sorry.
What are you being, man? What are you being? So,
one shank is a 3-second penalty.
So, yeah, don't say these guys are going to pick up penalties like
crazy. Oh, Shadows gets a 3 seconds.
Careful,
but this could help out Kronos for the way things are going.
You're not the only one with food almost ready. Mine's almost ready as well. We've still got a few more laps to go. So here we go. Shadows only 2/10 behind. Squashed Apple right now. Oh, he just goes wise. What can Shadows do? Can he close in on? Shadows needs to do something right now.
He does.
He has to get this done. He really needs to get this all sorted out ASAP. Has to get past Squashed Apple and Kronos to give himself a chance at a podium position. But Shadows is running with damage, I've noticed, out on the front left end plate.
Oh, wow.
He's running with damage.
Ooh, Shadows, he's going to have DRS on Squashed Apple. Where is he going to go? Is he going to go to the outside? Is he going to go to the inside? He takes the inside line, hops the curb.
Oh! No!
Oh! That was interesting. That got ugly.
I don't know, because that was an interesting one, because they were side by side. And
yeah, they were.
They touched. It seemed like a glitch touch, I don't know.
And over time, this is going to help out Kronos because of those penalties.
Well, Kronos has got too many penalties, to be fair. But Shadows is only 4 seconds behind.
And with 11 seconds.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's got 11 seconds, so 7 seconds, nearly 8 seconds behind Kronos, regardless.
Wait, did Jake the Slayer pick up a genuine 10-second penalty? Let me look.
That was at the start, mate.
Oh, yeah, true.
5 seconds, but he takes Shadows. P3 for Jake the Slayer right now.
Ooh, Jake the Slayer gets another penalty.
Smithy, just look at who snuck up into P5.
Ooh, that is interesting.
The 2019 PRL champion is up in P5 right now.
That is interesting.
And he's got no penalties.
No, that's interesting.
Ken Smithy, but it's so bad though, winning the race with 1 penalty. It's horrible, that, isn't it? It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's nasty. So, stay on board with Smithy because he's right behind Shadows right now and he's really looking for it. And Shadows is letting him go. No. Shadows is letting him go. He went defensive, but I think Smithy's going to take. He'd take him before the DRS. Look at that, he's already got him. Look at that.
All the Bidder Daves has got off.
And Shadows pulls him behind.
Ooh.
Smithy up into P4. Next up, Jake the Slayer. Smithy looking really good here for the win. Bearded Dave, like you say, he's had a bit of a spin. And Bearded Dave going to carry on? Yeah, there he goes. There he goes.
21 laps, 6-7 laps to go now.
Poor old Ash Tube, I say, had his first Q3 appearance and now 42 seconds off the Bearded Dave.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Talking about the Bearded Dave, he's running very slow at the moment. Oh God, he's got no front left wing at all. That's gone. He's got no front wing. So hopefully we don't see any retirement. The only retirement has actually been bad pace, so it didn't even get to the chicane. So
yeah,
so the only retirement has been a good work of attrition today. Smithy was closing in on Jake the Slayer. Seems to have backed off a little bit right now. It's down to 2 seconds, so maybe Smithy's just saving his tyres and just letting himself crawl up to them because yeah, why not? Why not? Sloth with a 6.7 lead over Kronos right now. Very comfortable at the front. With Jake the Slayer 1.2 behind, of course Smithy 2.1 behind him, and then Shadow's just over a second. So it's all closed up. There's been a pass for P13, which was Andy Lou. Wow. Well, that was on the straights. So
yeah,
Andy Lou taking P13 in the AlphaTauri. So yeah, there's not much going on now, guys. It seems to have calmed down a little bit after the manics of what happened earlier, and obviously Bearded Dave has finally made the pit at last, and not been a good race for the Bearded Dave and that Mercedes. Down in 18th and last place with another broken front wing. And
disaster today in the office for
it is. Everyone has these disaster races. I've had them where you just smash into one person, smash into another, and the Bearded Dave has now been lapped by the leader. But here comes Jake the Slayer. Jake the Slayer might have a bit of a run on Kronos here down the front.
You're right.
He's going to get DRS. Jake the Slayer is a weird one. He backs off and goes for it. Backs off and goes for it.
Yeah.
The penalty. Pack it in, man. Stop with those penalties already. Too many penalties.
I know. Andy Lou with a 3-second penalty as well.
There's a few guys that are halfway to disqualification and they need to calm down.
Yeah.
They really need to calm down.
Oh, Sloth! That's interesting.
I tell you what, looking at this, it's so close. Smith needs to pull his finger out. Smithy can win this race.
Don't curse this.
I'll curse all I like, mate. I'll curse all I like.
I went on commentary competitors curse.
Swanshanks and McEntee having a bit of a fight down there. Swanshanks down in P11 right now. That's a chance for P10 points. Go on, lads. Go on. Make those sheep, make Mary and Barbara happy. Go for it.
Oh, Jake the Slayer down the outside of Kronos. He slightly hit the wall, but no damage done.
None at all. Jake the Slayer up into P2. I think, where's Jake the Slayer getting this place from? So he just backs off and then charges. Unless, I don't know, but Kronos on the medium tyres, those soft tyres are just so much better. So
yeah, they are.
The medium tyres now just going through the stabilisation stage before they start to drop off, but there's nothing you can do. You can't get anything more out of those tyres, which means Smithy can start closing up to the back of Kronos, who's on 4-lap old softs, and he is closing. He's closed 2/10. Here he is. Kronos will have DRS on the back of Jake the Slayer, but he's got no ERS. He's got nothing. Two
runners fighting each other.
That's down for P14 and 15.
Swanshank's nearly got to the bank of McEntee.
He is trying for that.
Pops the corner, but
that's down for P. That's for obviously P10 and P11. Staying at the front because Kronos and it's Slayer and of course Smithy. Smithy is still backing off.
Interesting.
Smithy has a chance to win here.
He does.
But he's not getting any closer.
No. Kronos keeping a nice distance because he needs to be above 4 seconds below 4 seconds behind Jake the Slayer.
I don't think it really matters, to be honest, when it comes to penalties, because all these penalties are going to get removed, so there's going to be lots of weird things changing, chopping and switching around eventually. So, but yes, so Swanshanks did actually get past McEntee by the looks of it there, but here comes McEntee again. He's going to go for it. Oh my God, he's ready. So just mind us taking over just a short second. We're back in 2 minutes.
Now, Jake the Slayer already increasing that gap on Kronos to P2. McEntee still going at it with Swanshanks. He's got DRS. Swanshanks moving down the way just in case the McEntee outbreaks himself, which he doesn't. That fight for the last point is really, really going down to the wire, and honestly, I don't know how long Magi is going to take, but Swanshanks on the almost tried to take a pop, but McEntee keeps the car behind. He's going to get full DRS on the home straight. He's going to need to make every last bit of hers count as McEntee moves down the inside. True up, he gets a 3-second penalty. Oh no! McEntee spins out and hits the wall, damages his front wing, and any thoughts of a points finish are sadly gone. As Swanshanks does get another 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And now switching to the battle for third, because Smithy and Kronos are going at it. Remember, Kronos is in a losing fighting. Currently, I hope I'm being proven wrong, but he's fighting a losing battle for P3 because of his penalties. So is Smithy going to get him on the DRS straight? He has it. He's got full DRS to his advantage. He looks to go down the inside. Is he going to get a move done? Oh, contact was made between Smithy and Kronos. Nothing major though. There's 3 more laps to go. This race finish is going to be intense. Now, McEntee gets a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings as well. And he's out of the race. He's retired in the pits. Massive shame for McEntee. And Smithy still on the back of Kronos. Kronos has really been, despite the penalties, he's been really making that car stick. So you've got to give Kronos credit for the amount of fight he's putting up. Ooh, Jake the Slayer gets a 16-second penalty now, which will probably be removed because of the 5 seconds, but Smithy, once again, has DRS. He's not using the overtake button, because I don't think he wants to risk going for a move down the inside and getting clipped. But now we have 2 laps to go. Sloth, counting down the laps. 6 seconds. He's going to be clear on penalties, but he's 4.5 seconds ahead of Jake the Slayer in second place. Kronos still fighting it out with Smithy. Oh, sounds like a returning Magi. You back?
I am. I'm here.
Now you get to take back over.
With here, I got food as well, mate.
Nice.
So, where are we? Where are we at?
Oh, we're coming towards last lap now. Kronos has got one more fast one to do. It's Truth and NRP swap places for P7.
was that Apex and Rogue, isn't it? Sorry, Apex and Truth and a P7.
Truth, yeah.
Smithy's still on the back of Kronos here as well. But look, he's going to try
Oh,
and go for it.
Yeah, Kronos. I think that was inevitable, but Kronos fought well in that one. Oh, yellow flag! It's the bearded Dave, I think.
Oh, he's just getting out of the way. Just getting out of the way.
Squashed Apple, 3-second penalty.
Not what you want. Not what you want. But,
no.
That's it. It's been one hell of an interesting race, that's for sure.
It is. Yeah, it has. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Here comes Kronos. Here comes Sloth. Coming towards the DRS. Doesn't have to worry about anybody. All he needs to do is just keep doing what he's doing, keep that car on the road, and that race victory is his.
We think.
Yeah, from the look, Jake Smithy will be 7 seconds behind him, 7.3 from the way it's looking. But here comes Sloth. He's coming across the last corner now, and for now on track, and he's going to potentially win the Russian Grand Prix for Division 2. Jake Desler comes home in second. Smithy comes home in third. Is he going to take the race win? No! Kronos goes into third. Shadows, comes home in P5. Squashed Apple in P6 for the moment. He goes up into P5 with Apex going up to P5. So a good day for Red Bull. Truth NRP stays in 8th. J Story is about to come home in P9. With Swanshank sadly about to miss out on points because of a massive chunk of penalties, which is a massive shame for him.
I'll tell you what, Swanshank could be looking at points here.
Yeah. Going to depend on penalties, like we say. But here comes Swanshanks and comes off the last corner. And he comes home in P10. But it's the Maniac that gets the final point. And Broken Arrow is going to come home in P13. Perpetual Formula in P14, Itomento in P15, Ashtube in P17 for now. But wow, what a race this has been. I enjoyed that. Anyway, I am going to head off. Gareth, you can do the rest, and yeah, I'll see you guys around.
As he goes off to get his food while I'm actually trying to munch into mine at the same time. But lucky enough, we do have DJ behind here who can obviously start looking to get these guys in, but we do need to do the rundown first. Make sure it's all there for the I'll say it's obviously for the admin themselves, so they can obviously take a look at everything. So there you have it. Sloth takes the win with Smithy in second, Kronos in third, Jada Slayer in fourth, Apex Rogue in fifth, Squashed Apple in sixth, Shadows in seventh, Truth in eighth, ninth was J Story, and 10th was the Maniac to round out the top 10. And then you have Broken Arrow, Andy Lewis, Swanshanks, Perpetual Formula, Ashtube, Itormento, The Bearded Dave, obviously the finishers, and your DNFs, McEntee and Bad Peso, who didn't even reach the second corner. Coming up next, interviews. there's going to be a lot of penalties to look into. So I feel sorry for Jonesy having to look into this one. But yeah, Sloth in P1, Smithy in P2, and of course you had Kronos taking the final podium position. Guys, we're going to close this out now. Thank you so much for joining and watching Division 2. We'll see you later on for Division 1 for the main event of the evening, 8 p.m. UK